Thank you, Art. Now to that breaking story. Tragedy striking the nation's capital, where at least 19 people are feared dead after a devastating collision between a commercial passenger plane and an Army helicopter over the Potomac River. Right now, you're looking at a massive rescue operation. As we take a live look here, you see several vessels on the water. This is near Reagan National Airport, and as we take this live look, Coast Guard vessels, that's what you're seeing here on the water, and emergency responders, they're battling those frigid waters that Art was talking about as they continue to search the crash site. We know that at least 60 people were on board. The wreckage spans several hundred yards of the Potomac River, and this could become one of the deadliest aviation disasters in Washington, D.C.'s history, even national history. Amy Kiley is on scene with the latest.
I saw the plane banking at an angle that a plane shouldn't bank, and I saw sparks flying.
Officials say an aircraft carrying 64 people collided with a helicopter in midair in Washington overnight. The military says an Army Black Hawk coming from Virginia on a training flight was involved.
You know, when one person dies, it's a tragedy, but when many people die, it's an unbearable sorrow.
American Airlines says PSA operated Flight 5342 from Wichita, Kansas, was trying to land at Reagan National Airport. The company says it had 60 passengers and 4 crew members on board when it went down in the Potomac River.
We are apparently witnessing what is likely the biggest commercial airliner crash in the United States in the last 2 decades.
The National Weather Service says the river's nighttime temperature is likely about 35 degrees. It says people can survive in water that frigid for about 90 minutes. A source says nearly every law enforcement agency in the D.C. area has responded to the scene. Several are using divers.
I'm just praying that somebody's pulling her out of the river right now. She texted me that they were landing in 20 minutes. The rest of my text did not get delivered.
Experts say Reagan National Airport has unusual features that might have contributed to the collision.
It's military and commercial together on the same airport, and that can create problems.
And divers this morning have recovered a black box from the Potomac crash site. The plane carried several figure skaters who were also returning from a training camp. Reagan National will stay closed until 11 o'clock this morning.